This next rule is how to differentiate between using a K and a CK for spelling. So the rule can be drummed out by feeling the pattern long spelling right after short vowel. So let's talk for a moment about what that means. You can ask your students, there are two ways to spell k at the end of a word. Which way is longer, the K or the CK? Once they answer the CK, you can say that is correct, and we use the CK right after a short vowel. So if we go back to teaching them the drumming of the pattern, long spelling right after short vowel, we can then explain to them that if you look at the first column of CK words, CK comes right after a short vowel. So if you sound out that first word of b, a, k, a is a short vowel, so the k is a CK, as opposed to across the column where you have b, a, k. Because bake has a long vowel, the E can only jump over one letter and kick the A, usually. And so in order to make the A say its name, it needs an E at the end. If you take off the E, it would go back to saying its sound. If you look at the second row, you have smock versus smoke. So students can finger spell out s, m, a, k. And because the ah is a short vowel, they're going to use the long spelling right after a short vowel. The same holds true for lack and puck, but in the second column, all of those words are spelled with just a K because it needs an E to make the vowel long. When students do their trace copy cover, they should write or trace the letter CK while saying CK says K right after a short vowel. You want to get that right after a short vowel really ingrained in their brain because they will need to use that not only for this rule but for two more complicated spelling rules after this. And then just remember that whatever you do for reading, you are also going to do for spelling. So once you have done your trace copy cover and talked about your rule and shown them the CK white card and had them place the rule into their phonics notebook, you're then going to have them read some words and sentences, and then you can have them spell words and then perhaps a sentence or two. You can also draw out a table where you have two columns of the CK and the K, and in random order dictate words, some which end with CK and some which only end in the letter K.